Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to have some fun today. I'm literally taking you on a field trip into my dressing room. Obviously, we're going to step into my closet because I'm going to show you 5 pieces that I literally never wear. And I've just been doing a lot of thinking lately about how I can style the most overlooked pieces in my collection, right? Because I'm at the point in my life where I'm thinking, okay, if I've spent the time, money, energy on acquiring a piece, if I'm like allocating space in my sphere, in my closet to have that piece in my collection, why am I not wearing it? So I have to give credit to the Sustain This podcast gals, as well as Allison Borstein, both of whom's content I've been devouring lately, because I'm all about trying to style more and shop less, which is basically how they all approach fashion and also the acquisition of new items into their closet. Okay, so let's start off with the first thing, which is actually like an accessory of mine, and I've had this for years. It was super inexpensive. I got this at Target. Oh, this is hard to do when I've got one hand on the mic. Okay, you guys know I love my hats. This is one, like I said, I purchased this from Target, I want to say 4 years ago, 3 years ago. It's just a simple felt hat. But I'm super, super drawn to anything that's reminiscent of like that boho circa 1974 vibe. I just love it so much. I used to wear this hat a ton, and then last year I didn't wear it. I just felt like I couldn't style it right. It was starting to feel like a little ostentatious. Many of you guys know we live in the middle of the national forest. We are miles away from civilization, but I still love fashion and like getting ready for my day. So this is one of the pieces that has become super overlooked in my closet, and I figured you're either wearing this or you're getting rid of it, right? So I just started playing around with the outfits I was creating with this hat. And what I discovered was it's really, really important to me to wear the right pants with this hat. Like, I want to make sure, proportionally speaking, whatever I'm wearing balances out kind of the width of that brim. This is the hat I'm wearing with like a really great wide leg trouser, pant, jean, because again, thinking about that balance, like the width and the flare of the jeans is going to really complement the width and the flare, if you will, of the brim of the hat. So I was super excited to like put this hat back in the rotation because by proxy, it also helps me reimagine the way I was wearing some of my other pieces of clothing and how I was putting them together in order to get some really fresh, fun, new looks, again, without having to shop. Okay, the second piece, oh my goodness. So I admittedly am so late to the whole blazer thing. I've seen people loving on blazer for years now. I just couldn't get into it. That being said, when my grandma passed, I believe it was last year, has it been that long? Oh my goodness. I went through her closet and my grandma was like the OG blazer, if you will, trailblazer. She wore blazers all the time, especially to church. So this is one that was in her collection. I'm sure it was inexpensive. It's just by Alfred Dunner. She loved to thrift. Like, talk about OG. My grandma was thrifting before it was cool for anybody. It's made in the USA. So it's like there's that emotional tie to this blazer. Plus, as you guys know, I've flipped fast fashion out of my closet. So picked this blazer out from her closet. Actually spent the money to get the sleeves tailored. I wanted them shortened so I could show off some jewelry and also just kind of like lighten up the look and the feel of the blazer. I don't like feeling closed in by my clothes, if that makes sense. Like, I like to show a little bit of skin, but not like cleavage or thigh. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, showing skin means showing a little bit of my foot or a little bit more of my wrist, just something to give some air to the outfit. So again, it's like, okay, there's the emotional attachment to this blazer. I've invested money tailoring it. It's occupying space in my closet, never wear it. So one of the things I discovered very quickly is when I'm styling blazers, I like to wear them over something simple like a tank top. So I'm not the gal that's going to wear this blazer over like a button-down shirt. So it's a way to zhuzh up a piece that just inherently can feel a little bit corporate, a little bit stuffy, if you will. So it's like I'm eliminating the button down, I'm eliminating the long sleeves. So just by going with that tank, that's allowing me to show a little bit of skin, right? So like right here at the décolleté, I don't feel like I'm being consumed by my clothing. There's room, there's space, there's breathability in the outfit itself in terms of the aesthetics. But then by adding that jewelry, it's just a way to like add that fun punch, you know, and kind of, like I said, zhuzh something up, make it a little bit, I don't want to say edgy, but just like more interesting, right? Versus, as I said, button down shirt, blazer, that just feels way too, I'm headed to the office for me. Okay, this next one, some of you are going to be shocked to hear this. This is more of like a swap, like swapping one thing for another thing, versus, oh, this is something I never wear. Black leggings. You guys know I love an athleisure moment, especially in the winter time, like fall, winter. Love just the whole vibe of athleisure. So I'm a huge fan of black leggings, which you guys know. But as much as I love a leggings moment, which I do, as I get older, I'm just finding that there's a time and a place for leggings, at least as far as I'm concerned. For me, that tends to be when I'm going on like my morning walks or my evening walks. I've noticed that I don't necessarily feel as confident or good about myself when I'm wearing leggings like this out in public. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my life. You know, leggings leave nothing to the imagination. Everything's just kind of like hanging out. So instead of wearing black leggings when I'm out and about, even if I want to be super, super comfortable, I decided to swap that piece for a great pair of wide leg lounge pants. So you guys know I've kind of been on the prowl for the perfect pair. You fold that the waistband down, which is great. And then that allows you to hike them up as high as you want to or keep them a little bit more low slung. But they're so fluid and comfortable. To me, the wide leg is just a little bit more effervescent. It's a little bit more carefree. Obviously, it's a looser fit. And just the way that these wide leg lounge pants drape in general, perfection. It's like the perfect look that I had envisioned in my head when it comes to how I want to approach and style more casual pieces that, again, really lean into the whole athleisure vibe. You guys will recognize this next piece because I've talked about it multiple times, but it is this beautiful, super fluffy, amazing, cozy, wonderful pullover from Patagonia. I love white and black just in general for outfits, especially in the wintertime. I just think it's super, super chic. My parents purchased this for me. I keep forgetting when it was. It was either last birthday or last Christmas. My mother asked me repeatedly, "Are you sure you want white?" And I kept insisting, yes, this is what I want. The problem is we have a wood-burning stove, which for those of you who aren't familiar, wood-burning stoves, fireplaces are like heaven in the fall and winter, but they are messy, messy business. So I never wore this because if it's cold out, obviously we have the wood-burning stove going, and I live in constant paranoia about getting ashes or soot on this, so I just never wore it. It dawned on me that when I go on my walks, so I walk every day, either in the morning or in the evening, sometimes both. So I wanted to put together like a little walking outfit capsule, if you will, in my closet. And I was like, well, duh, I could just wear this walking. Like, I'm not anywhere near the wood-burning stove, right? Perfect. I don't wear this on the daily with, let's say, a pair of jeans. That's just not my vibe. But it was fun to, again, see like, wow, I actually have a lot that I can wear when I'm out walking. Cute things that are going to look super pulled together and polished, even if nobody but the pine trees sees me. It's like I see me, and I just love the idea of feeling pulled together and polished even when I'm outside walking by myself, seeing nobody. Now to style those, you might be surprised that I am styling them with the leggings. So I mentioned before, time and a place for these, right? Having that tightness, that fitted look on the bottom is a super cool contrast to a top that you're wearing that has a little bit more volume, a little bit more poof, if you will. It's just this really interesting contrast that I personally think looks better than, let's say, wearing a puffy pullover like this with a pair of wide leg sweatpants. That would just start to feel sloppy to me. So it was kind of fun, a fun experiment for me to, reinvent the way that I'm wearing not only this, but also those black leggings as well. And the final category of item of things that I never wear that are so overlooked in my closet are 2 pairs of neutral boots. So both of these you guys have seen before because I've shown them to you, lamenting the fact that I never wear them. Also, regrettable purchases because I'm never wearing them. So the first pair is this one from Nasolo. Love this company. Handcrafted, ethically made, great price points, beautiful neutral color, right? Like this is right up my alley. So the problem I ran into with these is that I was spending way too much time cleaning this nubuck suede versus how much time I was spending enjoying them and wearing them. So these come out of the box with this beautiful leather sole, which is really, really sensitive to things like moisture, snow, rain. Again, given the elements we get here in the mountains, not exactly my best move. So I also invested in taking these to the shoe cobbler and having him add this protective lining, if you will, to the sole, so it's weatherproof. That being said, still wasn't wearing them. It finally dawned on me, I was trying to style these with skinny jeans. I don't like that look on me. I just feel clunky, bottom heavy. There's just something about the look that doesn't feel like me. I feel uncomfortable. I was also somewhat late to the party when it came to giving up my skinny jeans in favor of like a straight leg, or even like investing in wide leg, which I have on now. That's how I kind of solved that problem. And to be honest, I've had a lot of fun reintroducing those boots into my collection because it's helping me reimagine how I'm wearing that outfit. Switch one element to kind of give your closet like a refresh, if you will. And when we do that, that oftentimes negates the need that we feel. And I do this too. It's like, well, my closet's boring, nothing's working for me. I need to shop, 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 get rid of everything, bring everything in new. When the reality is, the better solution is just to restyle those pieces and keep restyling them until you look in the mirror and you see your outfit and you're like, yep, that's it. Okay, guys, that'll do it for a little field trip into my closet, showing you my least worn pieces and how I'm restyling them so that they're not neglected and ignored. They're actually being utilized. I love challenges like this where I'm just, again, kind of taking you into my closet. We're doing this like as if you were sitting here with me. I love the idea of styling more, shopping less. It makes your wardrobe just feel fresh, refreshed, and by proxy, you feel reinvigorated and happier with what you have. But in any event, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.